Assalamualaikum to Madam Azrina and whoever watching this video. So we are group 3. We'll start the presentation. The title of this presentation is about on-site building construction workers, perspective on environmental impacts of construction at Raja Construction Sdn Bhd. Next slide. We have 4 group members, me, Salian Tasha, Ramiza Shaza, Sumaya Azri and Muhammad Abdi. Next slide. So continue to my part introduction. So we choose Antaraju Construction Sdn Bhd as related company to make observation on environmental impacts of construction site. The business of Antaraju Construction Sdn Bhd was started on 5 March 2008 and the business location at Shah Alam, Selangor. Antaraju Construction Sdn Bhd TCS is one of the leading installer of concrete product in industrial building system industry. Next slide. What they do at their business activity is housing and renovation, precast staircase installation, precast collar installation, and precast beam installation. This presentation recommends established control measure at construction site, considering the has impact of air pollution and noise pollution of construction workers and the local community. I will pass this presentation to Sumaya Hasri.
So our objective of the presentation today is to identify the ways the company practice environmental management at the workplace. Secondly, observe the hazard and the impact of the accident on the construction site. Thirdly, the responsibility of the company's management team on ensuring the safety of workers from hazard exists. What do the Teraju Construction Sdn Bhd do to make sure that the workers are safe while doing their work? And lastly, identify the risks and hazard that could harm the employers, employees, and third parties such as contractors. So as said by Natasha, our presentation today focus on noise pollution and air pollution. Next, I will pass to Ramiza Shaza.
Okay, so this methodology I will present about it. So the first is air pollution. So the method we use for air pollution is data collection and analysis. The study include both qualitative and quantitative research method. To gather all necessary information, a conversation with an informed or capable individual is held. So this is done to make sure the information gathered during the interview is relevant to actual situations of a Teraju construction site. So in order to gather the info and opinion about the existing situation, a questionnaire survey was then disseminated as a part of a quantitative research method. So the construction worker, including consultant, contractor, make up the responders. So this table is a demographic data analysis that include gender, age, working experience, time spent in construction site, health problem, and smoker. So based on this table, they agree that those atmosphere at a building site has some effect site to their health because the result and finding from the table illustrate that the respondent experience headache, dizziness, and fatigue after working hours. So additionally, 47.8% of the respondents claim that dusty condition at the construction site were to blame their cough illness. However, other respondents had conflict opinion about this claim. So based on the statement analysis that we gather from this table, is eight statement which is some agree and disagree and mixed feelings. So the second pollution is noise pollution. So the method we gather to find out this pollution is interview. So we conduct the interview as well in order to achieve our research aim and objective. This could be as a result of the fact that happen when people who have a clear knowledge of site safety or Malaysian building site are interviewed. For interviewer with experience in site security that count first. So 1 to 10 consultant with past knowledge of construction site safety is in the interview one by one. So the appendix to my dissertation contain a summary of interview data that I gathered. So the question of interview is what are the choice factors of kind machinery equipment used? The second, what are the factors influence the layout of construction machinery and equipment? The last is what are the most problem often encountered in machinery management? So other than that, we also use the assessment of noise hazard. This management decide the spot of noise measurement in November 2022 for a few hours in Modi throughout the day. So the construction worker who experience noise-related illness are included in this monitoring. So about 10 people take a part in this noise monitoring. So based on the procedure process, the noise measurement survey will carry out as usual. So the measurement made was one date type 971 sound analyzer in November 2022. And in the term of data calibration are compliance, the employee cost instrument up to date. So the detail sound meter instrument will calibrate both before and after the reading. Each survey operator measure the contribution of each significant source of noise over a course of a quarter hour. So the measurement of LA noise was obtained at each April monitoring during the day at a shorter time, which is in the morning. So no external noise source were considered in this analysis. So the last is hierarchy of control. So we use 5 control, which is elimination that physically remove the hazard, substitution control replace the hazard, engineering control that isolate people from the hazard, administrative control that change the way people work, and then lastly PPE, which they protect the worker with personal protective equipment. So next, I pass the presentation to Muhammad Nur Afifi.
Next slide. Okay, this is the environmental management for the air pollution and the noise pollution. So this is the PDCA for that pollution. For plan, the first step is to identify during the plan. Need to identify the source of pollution, establish the objective and any work process in accordance with environmental policy. And for do is to implement the plan and involve everyone in the organization. And the third one is check, which is analyze and monitor the process and ensure it are in line with the objective, target and legal requirement. And the last one is act. And if the process work and the effect of pollution are reduced, keep improving the process and objective until achieve zero pollution effect. And if it don't work, reflect on what can be changed and restart the PDCA cycle. Next. For the pollution control technology used at the workplace, for air pollution, there are non-control technology because the focus workplace is the construction site, and for noise pollution control technology is earmuff and earplug. So there are some activity to reduce air pollution. The first one is install dust screen that enclose the building under construction and a solid barrier around the whole site. The second one is enclosing the material hoist and debris chute within a dust screen during construction. The third one is spraying water on debris before it goes down debris chutes. That's spraying water on the facade when grinding work is being performed. Then equipping a vacuum cleaner to the equipment during grinding, and last one is covering up the material where possible, be it during transit or when there are piles of building material on site. For noise pollution, the activity is wear personal protective equipment, which is PPE. That's in moving workers away from the noise source, and then restricting access to areas and rotating workers performing noisy tasks. And last one, shutting down noisy equipment when not needed. I think that's all from me.
So for the conclusion is construction is one of the most hazardous industries due to the work activities that need to be conducted by the workers and also the impact of accidents towards people, animals, and environment. Therefore, proper safety management and clear knowledge about hazard and a safe workplace need to be applied to workers' routine. The responsibility of workers on keeping the workplace and the welfare of the workers safe is important. It will cause severe health problems towards workers where they will have difficulties breathing or they will experience eye irritation. And lastly, proper tools and equipment that have been well maintained are crucial to ensure that the work process is right. That's all from us. Thank you.